Now, I want to make some bells. I had made some last year, but I needed something a little bigger. Last year, I made them out of a little 2-ounce red Solo cup and a K-cup. You know, throw away K-cup for your coffee. That's when I actually liked, the one that was the K-cup. But I'll link that video below so you can see that if you want something smaller. But I was wanting to make some a little bigger, and I've been looking around here and digging through stuff, trying to find something. Even went into my kitchen, and I finally went into my extra bedroom and went through my craft stuff in there, and I found these. The little, it has the bottom, you know, kind of a little wine glass plastic one. And what I had done with those one year is I made a bottom for it, and I made a little house in my Cameo. It was a 3D, you know, where it folded up and looked like a real little house. I painted it up, put snow on it, made a bottom, and I put snow in there. And then I think I had a little reindeer or tree or something. It's in my ornaments, and I haven't pulled my ornaments out, but it turned out really cute. And that's what I had these for. But now I think I can make a bell with this. So I took one out to the garage. I have 2 more out there that I spray painted, but I wanted to see kind of what the spray paint looked like. I sprayed it with Rust-Oleum Flat Protective Enamel Brown. And the reason I got this brown is it's the only flat brown that they had at Walmart. The rest of them were shiny, and I didn't want it shiny. So I spray painted the outside, and I did shoot the inside. It's still a little wet, but I'm not going to be putting my hand up in there, so it's okay. And now I need to rust it up. So what do you use? You use cinnamon. So I'm going to use my cinnamon on this. And that base brown, I think, is a good coat. I'll do half of it. Well, I wonder if I can keep my finger like that. I think I can. I think I can get it all done. I'll leave the link for the other smaller bells I made and the other things I used, if you want to go back and look at that. But I was thinking I wanted something a little bigger for a wreath that I have at the store. Bigger bells, and that's why I've been looking. I hope this is not too big. The wreath's at the store, so I really can't hold it up to it and compare it. But it doesn't matter. I think they're going to turn out cute, and I can always use them on something else if it doesn't work. I am going to make 3 of them. Okay, now I'm going to just sprinkle it with my cinnamon. I'm about out of cinnamon. Well, I've got some more over there, but this is about gone here in this one. I kind of do have to stick my fingers up in there. And I don't want to go over this with cinnamon or with Mod Podge because that'd make it shiny. I don't want it shiny. That's why I kind of gave this a pretty good coat of, well, that's kind of dry in there. I want a good coat of Mod Podge so this would stick real well because I don't want to go back over it. Looks like I got enough cinnamon to make through this one, this batch. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to put a little more there and let this dry. Looks good everywhere else. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and let it dry and come back and we'll work on it some more. Now, I thought while that was drying, I was trying to think of something I could use for a, you know, a clinker up inside. And I had these, some kind of nail. And I've used them once before because somebody told me what they were actually used for. Said you could get them at the hardware stores or something. But I still have some left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a bead of hot glue right there. And I'm going to stick a piece of jute. I'll cut me off 3 pieces of jute. Let that dry. I'm going to do the other one. Just coming up with this as I go. Hope it works. It should. Okay. Now, where's my brush? I have to rust it up. Okay, I'm just going to put it down in this. I can't get that one side to go down in there. Now, I have over here some little clips that I got from the Dollar Tree, you know, with the pink on them. And I've got a wire rack over there. I'm just going to, right now, I'm just going to set it down right here. And then I'll pick them up and put them over there to dry. And hopefully, those will look like some little bale clankers or whatever you call them. Oh, it's a rope. All right, I'm going to hang these up and then I'm going to check and see if that's dry and I'll be back. Now, let's see. I think that's pretty dry. I hope a lot of it's stuck. I'm wiping it pretty good, so I'm not being real easy, but I'm not scrubbing, but I'm not being easy because I want what's going to come off to come off. I wonder if I can twirl that to where I can go in a straight line like that. It's supposed to... Not going to be perfect because your bales aren't perfect anyway. They're supposed to look welded. Whoa. Get back where I need to be. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that before I done any of it. Told you I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, then whoa, it's a running. Got to keep it tilted. Just going to let it dry before I set it down. It went off a little bit. Hey, I wonder... I should have done that before it was dried. Especially on that up there. I wasn't thinking. That's why I should do something before I do a video. To make sure it works, but I don't craft that way. And I guess that's all pretty much dry. I'll try it. We'll rub something into it, maybe. Give it a shot. My fingernails are going to look good. Well, you know, that would have worked had I done that. Just as that was, I went around and just done it real fast before I moved on to these. But I'm going to use some golden rubbing buffs, so maybe I can go that on. on those. Maybe that'll work. Well, it didn't brush off of that. It is kind of brushing off that. Well, crud. I should have done that while it was wet. Well, it's starting to look like a bell. I'm going to get my gold rubbing buff and just put it on that just to see. And I need to put my brush up back in the baggie because I don't need it drying out on me. Got glue right there. Okay, that is the... Nope, I don't think that's the gold I use. I like the antique gold. The other one is gold leaf. I like the antique gold. I use the antique gold more than anything. I think that might work. That's gonna work. This stuff, when it dries, it stays on. Well, I'm gonna go around the edges. It just went into the paper. I might have to get a brush to brush down this way. I don't know. Let's see. I'm being quiet because I'm watching what I'm doing. Rubbing buff is going to help keep that cinnamon. That cinnamon's not going anywhere. It's not even really rubbing off, as you can see. I think that's looking good. Okay. Now my hands have rubbing buff all over them. I got a little heavy in spots, but it's all right. Now, let's put this off my finger a little bit anyway. I need something to hang this with. So what I think I'll do, where's my, well, there it is. I don't know how high I need, how much I need. You know what? I'm going to make it long, and then I can cut it if I need to cut it. I'll do that. Wish I had something to lay this on to keep it from rolling. I'm going to put hot glue on each side and glue that on there. Okay, I want that. Oh, come back here. Okay, that's to the side. Take the other end. That should be pretty centered there. Let that dry. I don't really have to let it dry because now let's take this. And I'm going to start wrapping it around. I'm making a mess. What I should have done is keep wrapping. Well, crud. I'm going to have to cut some of this off. I'll just put in a pile what I don't use. Okay, right there. Holy camole. I want that on that. After I do one, the others usually come out a lot better because then I know what I'm doing. Now, I'll just start wrapping. Well, it needs to come down. Yeah, the next one will be better because I wouldn't have cut that off. Okay, one more time, I think. Around. That should be it. Except I got hot glue stuck to me. Yeah, my next one will be a lot neater because I won't start around here. There won't be glue showing and all that. Although I can cut everything off that I need to. Okay, I've got that to where I can string the three together. Okay, I went out and got my other two. They're ready to be, put the cinnamon on and everything. Only on these, I'm going to go around here with my hot glue and make my dots and let that dry before I put the cinnamon on them. And then I'll just decorate them up a little bit. This one, I just took a piece of this, like this stuff here. And where did I, well, I had a little stem of these berries. But I think I'm going to just lay that up here. I'm not sure. I don't think it needs a bow or anything. And my clinker, it works. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. And those are going to have to be done similar because they all, I think, are going on that wreath. But I got to see right where I want that to lay. And now I'm going to put my glue down. And make sure it's down good because it's got to stay. If I can get a berry off. Stick that there where that glue doesn't show. Now, I want to hold this for a while because I want it to stay good. I don't want it coming up. It's kind of trying to pull up away from the jute. All right, I got all three of them finished. And I want to tell you, the first one was this one. It gave me a little bit of hard time because I was doing everything wrong. But once I figured out what to do, these were really easy. So I did go and put this on the hot glue before I even covered it with the cinnamon or the Mod Podge and cinnamon. And it was much easier to do. And I just started going around this one. I didn't cut it off. I don't know why I did that on the first one. Anyways, I have all three of them finished. And I have them tied at different, you can't really, have them tied at 3 different lengths. And I'm planning on putting these on a wreath. I'll see if they look good or not. If not, I'll use them for something. That's the way those turned out. And I did find the ones that I was digging down here in a sack, and I found the ones I did last year. And this one was with, this was a K-cup. And then I had some metal things that I had pulled off off of something that I glued on top, and then I just put the glue dots around. And I remember I had these on my little primitive tree that's in the kitchen, and I just used a little jingle bell and a piece of jute for the ringers on that one. Of course, this one I used the nails, or these I did. And then this one was a little red solo cup. I got these at Dollar Tree. They had a little pack of them one year, and I grabbed them because I thought, oh, those are cute. So I made a bell with those, the solo cup. And these, like I said, are these wine glasses, and I also got those at Dollar Tree. Anyways, that's my 3 bells, and I hope they look good on my wreath. And I'll probably show you in a different video because I don't have the wreath here. It's at the store. And I'm hoping that these work for that because I wanted these, but they just looked too small when I had them there. Just too small. So now I've got 3 spindles that one of them I used, cut off the top of a bedpost when I done my sign, my Christmas tree sign. And then the other 2 were pieces that had smaller pieces that were left off. I done some little wood Christmas trees. It's just been here lately. I'll try to link both videos down below. But I'm going to work on those now, get them out of my way, and take them to the store. It's going to be a simple project. So I'm going to move on to that. Alright, here's my 3 little spindles. And I'm going to take my Waverly antiquing wax. I know I'm going to use it on this one, because I used it on that, the larger piece I used to make the sign with. And it turned out real pretty with the, these are simple projects. These some cute little things I can set around in the store. I'm going to finish putting this on, let it dry, and then I will come back. I'm going to do the same thing that I did for my, in a video where I made the gingerbread book and the 2x4 blocks, and I put the wire on top. So I thought I could I'll probably make more than one, but these would be cute sitting around the store in different places with the flashcards that I made. So I'm going to start out by twisting my wire. You could do this on a dowel rod or, you know, something round. And I have a pretty stiff wire here. I'm going to go around. Let's see, where do I want that at? Actually, I want this to end in the back, so I don't really... Will that be 3? I've got stain and hot glue. I think I'm going to stop it right there. That's 3 loops. Pull it off. Take this one piece that's sticking out and bend it back down. I did drill a hole right in the middle with my drill. I'm going to see if I want it that tall. I might want it a little shorter. just a little bit shorter. This is an easy project. I mean easy. And if I done a bunch for the store and set them around. Okay, so now I'll take my hot glue on that end and stick it down in the hole that I drilled. Don't want that glue showing. Okay. And then I stick whatever card in it. I think those will look cute on a shelf. Just simple. Anywhere you need just a little something. I'm going to do more of these. Well, that was one really easy project. The other two are even easier. With this one, I'm just going to put a little tree, bottle brush tree in it. I know y'all seen that, but I had these sitting around and I thought I might as well do them. Okay, I've already drilled my hole. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't put a little homespun bow around this one. Maybe in red. I think that would be cute. I want to get me some material and see if I like it. Hang on. Okay, I found a piece of material that I already had ripped up, so that makes it handy. Come on. There's that hot glue. Okay, yeah, I think that looks cute. Simple, easy. And I know you've seen it done before, but I had them here and needed to get them done. All right, there's another one done. Now for the big one. I'm going to do about the same thing with it. Okay, I've stained it and drilled a hole in the middle. Okay. I'm wondering if I want a bow on it too. But you know what? I'm going to do it. And I'll come back and show you if I have it. All right, I got that bow tied on. Good. And I think those are cute just for a little shelf sitter. So I done 3 projects really fast. And I'm going to get these spindles out of my craft room.